Hi, what here, and welcome back to Football Manager 2020, where we have 7 games to go. Is that right? 7? Is it 7? Yes, it is. 7 games to go. We are absolutely top of the league in terms of yellow cards. Look at that. We've since disabled our get stuck in command. And we've dropped out the leaders. We're down in joined third now for goal scorers with Tom Herdman. So without further ado, let's crack on. We've got Leamington away coming up. We need to be winning a significant percentage of our games between now and the end of the season to try and creep into the playoffs. We were 9 points behind after the last game. We're now 7 points behind, where we need to be. And we've got this test coming up away at Leamington. Now, what we really want to do is make sure that we are sort of putting a run of form together, because then one of the harder games later on, I think, which is Alfreton, becomes a little bit more of a possibility of winning as well. The team looks absolutely raring to go, so let's do that. We'll make Trick Warner available for the reserves. We'll make Sweet available for the reserves, and Ollie Scott available for the reserves. That seems to be everyone. Let's get at it. So as I say, a win away from home here would be very, very useful. Perhaps the draw's a bit more likely, but let's see what the gods of fortune bring. Herdman knocks it forward into the channel, Saunders runs on. Good cross in, the Value picks up the ball, and it's back with Saunders on the left. Good ball in, the ball, should have squared it out wide to Reese, but it's with Reese Evans eventually. And now it's all back on halfway. Flicked on ball, squared into Waddington. Graham in the channel on the left, ball with a header, straight at Weaver. Let's have a look at Kieran Dunbar tightly. There we go. Tom Herdman has been booked. McFarlane. Off the bar. Again, another header just absolutely free in the area. Alright, Evans beats his man. Good ball in. Saunders over the bar. Would have been doing well to score a header from there. People would have been disappointed if that had gone in. Mullen in to Herdman over the bar. He's had some chances. And that's a great header by Wilson. Scotty Wilson with his second goal of the game. Season. Slight difference. It's a wonderful header. Power down. Hopefully Herdman was watching. And it's 1-0 at half time. He just throws the ball to the opposition. McFarlane's in behind. Good save by Hemming. Come on guys, a bit more pressure on it. Harvey Saunders. Evans. The ball's in. Straight at the keeper and can't make the follow up. They're all fired up. Okay, let's bring off Herdman for Mets. There we go. Mullen's playing pretty well, but he's got a yellow card, so I'm going to take him off for Hunter. Green with a knock doing Mets. Scores. Not offside. Wonderful. 2-0. Sorry, that's a sort of goal that we concede. Cross out wide, free header in the middle. Try and get the ball. Green's got it. Not forward. Saunders, no, he's just running in the area himself. Pull it back. Doesn't need to, he scores. 3-0. Wonderful. And he's travelled 70 yards, 65 yards. Or the ball has. So he's ran about 40 yards. 40 to 50 yards and just basically smashed it into the net. He'll be devastated. Why not? Block. Safety in a couple of hands. We're going to bring Danielson off. No, not we. Danielson, yeah, Danielson's off. Minutes to go. Next Evans. Out wide, Evans to run on. Oh, and it's squared, and Saunders has a tap in. Incredibly unselfish by ball. Could have hit it himself and just absolute nightmare here from Lane. Squares it across his own box. Ball just rolls it across further to Saunders. He just beats us keeper who, let's be honest, had very little chance from here. Yes, we'll make those changes. 4-0 away from home. Be nice to keep a clean sheet, but probably unlikely over the ball by them. Here we go again. Rattles around and ends up with Hemming. Evans forward, Saunders is in. Offside. Push him. Ball come forward. ball. The forward ball again. Stranded keeper, and it's in. It's 5-0 away at Leamington. I told you this was going to be a tight game away from home. Wow, I did not see this coming. Yeah, does well to spot the keeper coming out, and it's 5-0. 5 seconds to go. And that should be it. It is indeed. Wow. What a game. Charlie Ball. No, Sean Graham getting man of the match. Well deserved. 3 players getting 9 or above. That is quite the performance. And it worked wonder for the goal difference as well. Appreciate their efforts. I'm not sure that's enough. Very pleased with the result of the performance. So we just had an achievement from Steam load through there. So achievement unlocked thumping. So that looks to be 5-0. And we are now 5 points behind the playoffs because it looks like Darlington failed to win again. They did. They got a draw at Gateshead. Which makes things a bit more interesting for them. I believe that round 1 of the playoffs is 4th through to 7th, so realistically we're certainly not going to be able to get anywhere near 3rd, because that's 15 points and we've only got 6 games left. So you know there have to be an absolute collapse by York and Telford, and also Gateshead to get anywhere near that. But we could maybe creep in 6th or 7th, and who knows if we're in form what we can achieve. 5-star Blyth Triumph. Yes, we do. Graham on form for Blyth. Yep, and he had an absolute sterling game, both defensively and attacking. So praise Graham's performance. Your defensive work was, will keep it up. He was absolutely blinding. Contract wise, he's on a full-time contract at Blackpool, 400 quid a week. He's got a year left to run on it as well, so we're not going to be able to get him. That is an unreal victory. As I say, goal difference, it's worked absolute wonders. It's not really going to do anything against the people I'm challenging, I guess, but it was pretty poor going into that. 21-year-old striker would be a quality signing. There's slight interest from him, and compensation would be 0. Ashkan Sahan. Not the tallest. Good flair. I think we'll look to sign him. Important player. Let's go with regular starter. There we go. Compensation is 0, which is very important. Wow, he wants 1.8 thousand a week. We can't afford that. Let's start at 250. We can see what it says. We'll give you 150 if you start. 150 per goal. Contract extension after promotion? No. Yeah, we're nowhere near agreeing terms there. Right, okay. So form wise, we've had that wonderful period there, which we could do with replicating now, because then we had that awful period there in January, February. Admittedly, those teams are far higher up the league, but we are starting off a little run of our own here. So we need to win at home to Bradford Pier coming up on Saturday. So let's get there. We'll call this the end of the episode once we get the autosave. Newcastle have dropped into 18th. Looks like Norwich have put it back-to-back victories. So Newcastle are now looking like potentially getting relegated. It looks like Man City have got the advantage in their race for the title. Okay. Kieran, he's had a good season, I think. 29 goals in 25 games. Pretty good going. Kane scouted again. No injuries. Hemming, Wilson, Graham and Waddington and Ball. Probably not surprising that we had so many get there. Alfreton Town also had quite a few. 4 for them. Who is this? Walter. Alfreton stuffed Kings Lynn 4-0. 6 against Hereford. So yeah, it's they're also putting the start of a little run together as well. Let's see how they get on against Brackley. Player development. Liberal reports on Horner. Play well as a central midfielder in recent training sessions. Fair enough. Backroom team advice summary. Won't allowed any of those, so I don't know why it's being identified. Bruce has been sacked by Newcastle. I'm not even in the list of people that are close. So Newcastle is probably the only job I will apply for whilst I'm still employed. But certainly not when I'm managing Blyth Spartans, because we've got no chance at all to get it. Nuno Espirito Santo must be in with a shout. He must have been sacked by what do you call them? Wolves. Career stats. That is him, isn't it? Nuno Espirito Santo. Manager at Wolves. Yeah, there we go. So how do you have a look at their managerial form? Anything that tells you how they got on at each club. Anyway, we'll figure that out when it becomes important to us. Transfer deadline is in 1 week. Transfers and contracts advice. Okay. Chihuahua's been called up by Zimbabwe. And we're favourites for the Bradford game. Lewis Gray, goalkeeper. Yeah. Let's scout him. And Milambo. We'll scout you as well. Okay, so we've made it to the end of the week. So thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying this season so far. We are at the business end. We've won a couple on the bounce. We need to beat Bradford to keep this run going and try and creep into those playoff positions for an extended chance of getting promotion. Promotion is key. If we do get promoted this season, next season is going to be dreadful because we just simply won't have the team to do it. The only saving grace is if we're able to turn professional, but I don't think we have the financial reserves to do so. So I'll say thank you. Please come back for the next episode. Any comments leave against the video in regard to this game, any suggestions for other games, stick them in the comments on the channel. And yeah, until next time, stay safe. So, bye-bye.